Okay, we are here at the Max Liver Mush Festival, and we are live right here in Greenbrook Design, located in Uptown Shelby, North Carolina. This is brought to you by Electric Films, and being set up here in the Greenbrook Design showroom as a live cooking show. So today we are hosting a live cook-off with two Cleveland Community College students, and then we also have a recipe contest with 9 contestants who have prepared food for a set of judges to taste. So throughout the next hour, we're going to be coming to you live with all sorts of information on the contestants, on the judges, information on the culinary class of the college, and on these 2 cook-off contestants as well. All of the liver mush here today will be brought to you by Max Liver Mush, who is also a sponsor of the Liver Mush Festival, along with Greenbrook Design, Walker Woodworking, and Electric Films. So let's get started. I'm going to get my notes on who the judges are. Okay, first up we have Tony Brooks, is a local contractor in Shelby, North Carolina. He will be one of our judges to judge the recipe cook-off contest. Come on up, Tony. Tony, how long have you been eating liver mush?
About 2 weeks old, probably.
Oh, okay. Not even a set of teeth yet. Well, liver mush grows them big here, and they make good old country boys. So nothing wrong with that. We appreciate you being a judge here today for the liver mush contest, and we know that we can count on you to be truthful in these wise words of what
Scout's honor.
Scout's honor, that's right. Mr. Eagle Scout Tony Brooks. If you'll just exit that way. The next judge is Debbie Philback with TR Lawing. She is a property manager there, right across the street here from Greenbrook Design. And Debbie first volunteered her husband, I'm not going to lie. She wanted him to be the judge, and later realized, called back, said he was allergic to cheese, so she might better taste it instead of him in case one of the recipes had cheese. Is that right, Debbie?
Yes.
So, yeah, we thought that'd be better than having him go into anaphylactic shock or something. So, Debbie's here judging for us with the recipe contest. And Debbie, what's your take on liver mush? Do you like it fried, cold?
So I've had it fried before. I will admit I prefer bacon, but I'm looking forward to seeing how people do it in recipes because I'm thinking there might be something I like better.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you're going to get to taste 9 wonderful recipes, choosing your top 3. So it should be interesting and very tasty. Yes. So thank you again for being our judge.
Thank you for asking me.
All right. Next we have Pat Harrigan. Pat is with us today, and Pat is a former Green Beret. We might need to adjust the camera on this. I might need a box. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for being with us today, Pat. And former Green Beret, what an honor. So tell me a little bit about that.
The honor's all mine, I'll tell you. I'm a newcomer to liver mush, just like Tony was, but I kind of realized, what have I been missing my whole life? This stuff is good.
Okay. And your newcomer to liver mush is, you like it fried?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Thin or thick?
Yeah, but I'm going to give everybody a fair shake today.
Okay. Well, liver mush will definitely be on your palate today, and we'll make sure that you have plenty of beverage, water, tea, whatever you need to wash that down with.
Thank you, ma'am.
We appreciate you being here in Cleveland County and being a judge for us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Our next judge is a dental assistant and one of the local sponsors here for the Liver Mush Festival. Her name is Samantha Inslee.
Hi.
You know, Samantha, the first question I really want to ask you.
Yes.
Do you know if you've ever cleaned liver mush out of anybody's teeth?
God, I hope not. But probably.
Probably. So, as a dental assistant at Cornerstone Dental, I just had to ask. And do you eat liver mush like every day?
If I could, probably every day I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you like it on? Just plain biscuit, bread, bun?
All the above.
Do you add cheese?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mustard or mayonnaise, always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Both or just one?
Both.
Oh, okay. Okay, she's a mayonnaise girl too.
Yeah.
Some people, it's hard to decide. So I know you're looking forward to tasting all of these tasty recipes that these people have prepared for us, and they're getting a nice prize. So we certainly appreciate you volunteering your time,
Oh, yeah.
and hope you enjoy being a judge.
Yay.
Thanks. All right, our next judge is Dr. Austin Hunt, who is a local Shelby native who went away, did some studies, and now has come back and is also a local dentist here in Shelby. Same question. I mean, have you identified liver mush in anyone's teeth?
Not lately. I can't say I have.
It would be kind of nasty anyway, and I probably wouldn't think it identified that way. But Austin, thank you for being a judge. Austin and I, we kind of go way back to my substitute teaching days when he was like this tall. But anyway, graduated with one of my daughters, and fine young man here. Glad to have him having his practice here in Shelby now with us, and that you're going to be a judge today. I was thinking we're covered. We've got a hearing doctor if we can't hear. We've got two, a dental assistant and a dental on our judge panel. So if the liver mush should happen to break a tooth, we're covered. So I feel very good about our judges today. So and so the contestants. So thank you again for being a judge.
Thank you for having me.
And then actually Ashley Izzy Beeson. I'm going to call you up right now. Ashley is the co-owner of Izzy Barbecue. So, have you ever barbecued liver mush?
Yes, we smoked it.
You smoke it, but do you slather sauce on it?
Mm-mm.
Just smoke it.
Just smoke it.
Oh, okay.
And slather it with mayonnaise.
Okay, slather it with mayonnaise while it's cooking. Okay. I don't know. So, and then what do you like to serve it on? Biscuit, bun, bread?
I like it anyway.
Anyway it comes.
Serve it up.
Okay. And how's the barbecue business going down the road
Oh,
here?
it's going good.
Yeah,
Really good.
Yeah. We actually had the privilege of building the bar at Izzy Q just down the street here in Shelby. Walker Woodworking. They have one of the coolest bars in Shelby that has, what do you call that actually?
It's an ice rail.
Ice rail. So it's routed in ice rail for you to keep your beer cold. If you've not been there, you need to go to Izzy Q, check it out. Walker Woodworking built it. Giving a plug for everybody I know. So it's really cool. You have to check it out because there's not another one in Shelby, and it keeps your beer cold. I mean, who wouldn't want that? So thank you again for being a judge today, and you get to go taste all the yummy food. They're waiting on you.
Thank you.
All right. Our last judge is also our head judge, which is Deborah Blanton.
Thank you.
Yes. Deborah and I go way back to probably judging wine days, or tasting wine anyway. But today you're tasting liver mush.
Right.
And I would definitely say she could be a good connoisseur of the liver mush as well as the wine. And they sometimes would go well together.
Well, we could make that happen.
Yes. So we've elected Deborah to be the head judge, just kind of keep all the other judges in line, in charge, make sure that everyone is honest, into their liver mush judging. So you have a big job ahead of you.
Well, I can handle it, Jan.
Deborah is also featured on Cleveland County Kitchens, which is filmed by the Cleveland County Schools.
The college.
The college, yes.
Cleveland
Community College, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their filming program, correct?
Well, actually, no. It is a separate program. Cleveland County Kitchen is the name of the show, and I'm the host of that.
Right.
It's been going on since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
A new program every month. That's over 80 programs.
Wow.
But I also have to tell you, Jan, I'm from South Dakota.
Okay.
Nobody in South Dakota even knows what liver mush is. But I have really learned to love it.
You've learned to love it.
Especially with mustard.
Oh, okay. You're the mustard girl. Well, I too like mustard on my liver mush. So it's got to be crispy on the outside, thick in the middle.
Well, and you know how you do that?
Yeah.
Split and drop it.
Okay.
You ever heard that term? You take a pat of the liver mush, split it in half, and then fry both sides.
Okay.
And it's crispy all the way through.
Okay, she's teaching us something. That's why she is the host of Cleveland County Kitchens, because she knows these tricks. So the judge panel is waiting on you. They've got all the dishes ready to taste. Sierra's going to take you back there and get you started in judging.
Thank you. Good luck.
Have fun.
Left. Okay, so I'm going to call up the contestants and announce their nonprofits that they are going for. Brittany McAtan is her nonprofit is Teal Divas. In case you're not aware, if you applied to be in this contest, not only are you winning prize money, the Cleveland County Travel and Tourism has also agreed to match whatever nonprofit you applied for with the same winnings. So each one was able to do that. Brittany is not with us right now, I don't think. Chris Huffman, and you're welcome to step up and be on camera. Your nonprofit is Master Gardener Association of Cleveland County. Thank you for being a participant today and a contestant with us. Dr. Kay Young, her nonprofit is Children's Home of Cleveland County. Dr. Kay Young, thank you so much for being a contestant. Good luck to you as well. Mallory Kittrell, her nonprofit is Hospice of Cleveland County. Mallory, good luck to you, and thank you for being here. And y'all can just spread out here in front of the island. I'm going to kind of step to the side and focus on you guys. Nicole Richer. Children's Home of Cleveland County is your nonprofit. James Swafford. Nonprofit is Paul and Marion Ramsewer Foundation. Thank you for entering today, and good luck. Linda E. Carpenter. Is not here. Her nonprofit is Colonel Frederick Hambrick Chapter of NSDAR, and Deborah Roof is nonprofit St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and Scott Neisler. Nonprofit is Non-Crisis Ministries of Kings Mountain. So these are 6 of our 9 contestants that are hanging around to see if they are going to be winners today. First prize is $500. Second prize, or the max award, as long as you use Max Liver Mush, is $350 and a year's supply of Max Liver Mush. And third prize is $250. So again, if you win any of those prizes, you will also be matched to go to your nonprofit. So we certainly appreciate your time and your effort in this contest, and also your generosity to your nonprofit. So thank you all so much. You guys are welcome to stay out here in the showroom. Thank you. Okay, if I could have Tanya and Blue up here, please. Yep. Where are we going to take us? So we are getting ready for the cook-off here that we're just going to have a countdown of exactly 60 minutes in just very short time. I'm going to introduce the contestants that are in the cook-off who are also students of the Cleveland Community Culinary class that's professored by or taught by or I guess chefed by Jeanette's son. I'm not sure the exact words, but she'll correct me. And then I'm going to introduce those judges here for you. And those judges for that are Sheriff Alan Norman. He is going to be tasting their liver mush dishes. And Alan, how long have you been with us here as Sheriff of Cleveland County?
12 years this coming December.
Is this your first liver mush
Yes.
judging contest? Thank you, sir, for your service. And thank you for judging your inaugural liver mush contest, because we will ask you to be back next year as well.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, yes. Christine Cribb, who is Executive Director of Cleveland County Chamber. And this too is your inaugural liver mush contest judging event.
It is.
Okay, perfect. So, and you are not a native of Cleveland County.
I'm not. So as soon as I arrived, people asked me, have you had liver mush yet? So I did, and I've had it once. So I am a true guinea pig here to try.
Okay. So, so the criteria on some of this we'll be going over in a little bit, talking about what they're looking for when these cook-off contestants are going to be preparing their mystery boxes. So, and then our other last and not least judge is Ellis Noel. So Ellis has quite a story here behind what even became of this Liver Mush Festival. Just quite briefly, Ellis, if you could tell us how this originated.
Sure, not a problem. First, I'd like to thank Emily Epperly and the folks with Travel and Tourism for Cleveland County. I work with Travel and Tourism with the Kings Mountain Tourism Development Authority, so we're close together to bring people into town. The Liver Mush Festival is a perfect example. So I'm proud to be part of this organization and this effort today. I got started in this about 20 years ago. My wife, Kathy Noel, was a syndicated writer with what is now Gannett before then, but she worked with the Star and the Gazette. She did a weekly column on food development. She was a recipe developer. That's how she saw herself. So I was immersed in the world of food and just really enjoyed it. And of course, Liver Mush, that's a local tag here. It's great. Folks like Max, of course. But just happy to be here and happy to participate. Kathy got started with the recipe contest. She realized that there was more to Liver Mush than just frying it up, that sort of thing. So she convinced the Star to be the sponsor, corporate sponsor of the first year that she did it. So it's been a lot of fun. I was a photographer, so I got to go in and take photographs. I was not a judge.
Okay.
But I got to see some.
And what year was that?
Which goes back, it's probably 2010, 12, something like that.
All right, hold that thought, because we are going to circle back to that
Okay.
while they're cooking, and I want to learn more about the origin of how this really all came about
Okay.
through the recipe contest. Yes, and thank you for being here as a judge, and we'll learn about that first recipe contest here in just a little bit. So we are about to set the timer here with our 60 minutes, okay? This is all about you guys. This is what's important. These are your judges. We just introduced them. You see your timer there. All right, I'm getting ready to go over all this again live in just a minute. Or we are live. Yeah. I'm crazy. Thanks, Darren. You're supposed to keep me straight. So anyways, we're going to lift off your boxes. We're going to set the timer for your 60 minutes of live. That's it. That's all you have to cook, prepare, plate it up, and get it to front of the judges, just like you see on TV. We are on TV. So. We're going to set the timer. When that button hits, you lift up your boxes and you go. So there are mystery items in there. Okay, Jeanette and I are going to be talking about these items as you're cooking. I will come and talk to you as you're cooking. So you're going to have to concentrate on the fly. You're going to have to use what you got. There are some items to share in the middle. Okay, and then there are some items over here behind you as well. So you'll be able to see which items you share. You both have the same amount of pans, spoons, everything. You each have your own cutting board side, so you're good to go. There is only one can opener. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Blue, tell me about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Shelby.
Okay.
And I didn't know that other people did not know about liver mush. And I traveled pretty extensively after school. And I can say that it is a very unique dish that there are versions, right? Everybody has their liver puddings and their pates and whatnot, but this is a truly unique and cultural item. So,
Okay, so you already have something in mind?
There are stereotypes about liver mush, and we've heard them already about, mustard, mayonnaise, and frying, right? And I even tried to cheat a little bit and try to find recipes that kind of go outside of that box. It was so hard.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll be talking to you as you're cooking and seeing what you got going on. And then we have Tanya Petty, who is local to Shelby as well.
Yes, I'm a local here in Shelby, North Carolina. I have a catering business here in North Carolina that I do very well at, and I am a native. I did live in Michigan And I went to the grocery store and I said, y'all have any liver mush? And they was like, huh? And they looked at me and they said, you from down south? I said, yes, I'm from down south. So he's right. Everybody don't have the pleasure of getting liver mush. So, but I am looking forward to this cook-off. This is something new to me, something different, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I must say, y'all look really good in our kitchen, okay? And so we're about to just hit the start button, and then from there on out, we're just going to talk and keep going on with what we got going on. You're going to be filmed, you're going to be talked to, and there'll be some talking going around you. When that buzzer hits to 0, your plates do need to be in front of the judges. I thought there was some dustpan somewhere. The cutting boards do slide apart, so if you need to each have your water spout down, you can. There is one bowl under there. Don't worry about it. You can just do what you need to. Okay, are you all ready? All right, so these are the culinary students of Cleveland Community College. Jeanette, come on up here with me. I'm saving talking to Jeanette later because I got to fill in a whole hour. And so we're going to do that later. Jeanette and I are going to set the timer here. Your mystery boxes. Jeanette picked your ingredients. And of course, Mac's liver mush is the #1 ingredient that you do have to use. Those are placed in front of them up here. The box in the middle is free game to use. Right. Yes, and then again, the items behind you are free game as well to share. So there you go. And the items and the dishes are written on there. So are we ready to push the button? There is a bottle of water for each of you if you get thirsty. And drink your half and half if you wish. Or your Chinese girl sauce. Right. So are you ready? Tanya, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Blue, are you ready? Ready as you can be. Do you have any words for each other?
Good luck.
Okay, your hands are clean. You have gloves over there, so we won't shake hands. You said good luck, and we are ready to go. We're pushing the timer as of right now.
Here we go.
All right. This is exciting, you guys. Okay, Jeanette, the mystery boxes have been revealed. Talk to me about what you put in them.
Well, I know we were limited on time for 1 hour, so I chose the ingredients based on the time. So, and I didn't want to stress you guys out. So, most of the ingredients are local, and I just picked them up this morning at the farmers market. So they're in tune with what's in season right now. So hopefully, and they're very bright. Yeah, students, and so these are all of them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the vegetables.
Oh, no. So
the students and the vegetables are bright.
Yes, they are, and they're tasty as well. Yeah. So a lot of the, so I went around this morning to gather some ingredients. So this will be fun. I'm
excited to see what they're each going to come up with.
Yes.
Yeah. And you guys are welcome to use any part of the oven. There's different temperatures. There's a flat top. There's your pots and pans. It's gas.
I'll go ahead and turn it off.
Okay.
I'll turn off the ovens.
Jeanette's going to be going in and helping them, assist them just a little bit. This is both their first time ever being in our kitchen. So even knowing where anything is a challenge to them, that they're going to have to just figure out, what am I doing, where is it, and how do I get it done in right now 58 minutes that they are counting down. And I'll periodically be telling you guys what the time is, even though you can see it over there for Tanya and Blue. And our judges, you can also see the time frame here. If you have any questions, judges, that you want to ask either one of them, feel free to let me know, and we'll get that question asked of maybe what ingredients they're using or why. And again, this is being live streamed from Electric Films. This is Greenberg Design Showroom, and this is the Walker Woodworking Kitchen, designed and built by Walker Woodworking here in Greenberg Design. So if you're in need of a kitchen or cabinets, countertops, you need to come to Greenberg Design, and we can get those designed for you using Walker Woodworking cabinets, or if you have another area in your home or another need for a different cabinet line, we have that as well. So come see us. Jeanette says, I'm here, whatever you need. So Jeanette, tell me again about the secret ingredients.
The secret ingredients.
Or very random, or what was your strange item?
Well, I thought that maybe, with liver mush, it is very versatile.
Yeah.
And just have to use your imagination. I'm a big liver mush fan. And so I chose the ingredients based on again, the time, and then, of course, what they can do, whether they can use, we've got spring roll wrappers, we can do different things with sweet potatoes since that's in season.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got some radishes, of course, collards and kale and sweet greens. They're also in season too. So, I thought something sweet and savory, perhaps, that they can do. But
don't give them too many ideas.
Right. I'm just.
That's your job. Right. She's going into teacher mode right now. We got to make her be quiet.
I saw Tanya get straight to
Yeah. So.
Travis is wishing he was a judge now. He saw the collard greens. So, yeah. So, Travis was loving looking at the collard greens. But, those are, you can't mess up with collard greens as long as you've got something fried in. We have a lot of wonderful fall decor in the showroom. We have Christmas decor, and all of our participants as well as our judges received a swag bag today. So we're happy to do that for them and give them a coupon to come shopping with us. But none of this would be possible without seeing the live cooking show, without Darren Holiday with Electric Films. So we are very thankful that he is making this kitchen look so good. It really looks amazing on film. I went around and looked at what his setup was, and I was like, wow, it's a true kitchen setup show. And it's an amazing kitchen anyway, and I see it every day, but to actually see it on film, it really looked cool. So I hope everyone's enjoying this live stream, and that you guys are having a fun day out there at the Liver Mush Festival. And stay with us, and we're going to be announcing the winners soon of the recipe contest. And then we are down to 54 minutes on the cook-off contest. So let's find out a little bit more, Jeanette, on the ingredients that you're using. Did you add any more meat to this recipe?
We did. We've got
to the
chorizo sausage.
Chorizo sausage to go along with the liver mush. So either way, you better like the pig.
Right. Yeah. That's right. It goes all in line, and then maybe.
So what are the rules about the mystery? We have to use it all?
No, you can use some. Yes.
Obviously, the more you use would be on your scorecard, as the judges have criteria that they're looking at. They're scoring on a 0 to 10, 10 being the greatest. So whether you have eye appeal or presentation, originality, texture. So the presentation obviously would be usage of what you use most out of your mystery box.
Could I ask a question?
Sure.
You're saying that you have to use every ingredient.
No, you don't have to.
You do not use the radish.
No.
Right. She's saying you don't have to use every ingredient, but the eye appeal, obviously how it's plated up, or the presentation. But one of those kind of I think you should include if they used more or less in your judging.
Is that part of your teaching classes presentation?
Absolutely.
That's for me, it's such a strong point. I got a plate of food in it. I'm looking at it first.
Right, and we always eat with our eyes first. So, to start with, liver mush is the key ingredient to this contest. So, and I did tell them a couple of months ago that is the main ingredient. Not sure what they're going to use with it, but with the ingredients, I wanted them to be creative and think outside the box, and not just your normal, liver mush tacos or something like that, or just a big slab of the liver mush and fry it up. But hopefully, with their teachings and what they've learned, we're in quite.
Well, I'm seeing
surprised.
something very interesting going on here. So Tanya and Blue, don't forget your liver mush. You've got the big loaves. The big loaves. So we'll just kind of turn that around there for you. And don't forget to incorporate your liver mush. And you also had some mushrooms here. You didn't see those as well. A can of black beans, green onions,
Right.
green tomatoes, fresh corn even, fresh corn. So, and again, part of this challenge is figuring out how to get all this cooked in. We're going almost down to, we're down almost 10 minutes at this point. I see Tanya has made something very interesting. She's kind of hidden. I kind of like the fact that some things are hidden from you guys. We'll go around and talk about it in a minute. Chef Blue up here is mixing something up. I'm
Like
not
a
sure.
biscuit or something.
Maybe he's making a biscuit or something. What he's going to do with his butter and flour there. But they're going to be cutting that liver mush soon. The Max liver mush and incorporating that into their recipe. So, Tanya, a few questions for you. Have you ever catered with liver mush before?
I have not.
You have not catered with liver mush?
I have to get a brunch.
You've done a brunch, okay. Okay.
One of the things that they requested.
Okay.
They said, make sure you have liver mush.
Okay, you keep working, you can talk and work, because I don't want to take away your time. So, say, bring liver mush to the brunch, and you did.
Tell me about the mushrooms. I noticed they look pre-prepared. They weren't just raw mushrooms.
Jeanette, were the mushrooms canned or raw?
No, we sauteed it during school last week.
Okay.
Well, that's something they could, if they want to put in there.
So they were sauteed last week during your class?
Sauteed butter?
It's sauteed in butter and shallots and it's shiitake mushroom and cremini mushrooms.
I'm assuming none of the judges have any kind of allergy. Nuts, mushrooms. Now it's time to ask, right? We only have a dentist and a hearing doctor, so. Yes, Travis was once a paramedic, so I think his skills are still good. We're good. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, Blue, you got to tell me, what are you mixing up there?
So this is a take just on good old-fashioned drop biscuits.
Drop biscuits, okay, all right.
Start with that.
And you've got your oven going?
Got the oven going, yes.
Okay, Jeanette's helping them out just a little bit time-wise. We are down to 49 minutes, y'all, 49 minutes. Jeanette, can I help you find something?
I'm trying to find baking powder.
Baking powder. Ooh, I don't know if you're going to find baking powder. It would be in that cabinet to the right up there if it was here. And did you need a baking sheet?
Yes, please.
They'll be right up here. Whatever you need. Nice little pan sorter made by Walker Woodworking. Got to plug that in every now and then. Travis, you gonna come up here and talk with me?
Tell me about this kitchen area here. Do y'all do frequent food cooking demonstrations?
So this is our inaugural cook-off here. We had. Yes, we have had cooking classes, and we occasionally have the Wolf Sub-Zero chef that comes into our showroom and does a cooking class for clients that have purchased Wolf Sub-Zero in their kitchens and stuff, and they'll do a prepared class for those people. And then he loves to cook at his clients' places of business and things like that. So he comes here about twice a year. And then COVID happened. And then, so we decided we were going to pick this up now in 2023, and we're going to have a full calendar of different chefs or cooking classes or cooking shows or different events each month. So we're excited about that. So you can find out information about Greenbrook Design on our Facebook and our Instagram. Thank you for asking that. And Facebook and Instagram is the best way. Yep. And then we also have our First Friday. So are you familiar with that? Nope, we do First Friday right here at Greenbrook. First Fridays are the first Friday of every month. So we will now finish out the year with one in November and one in December. So, yeah. And also, if you're a chamber member, you'll get that email blast. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we have Blue has cut up his liver mush. He's got that going in about 15 minutes into his job here of what he's fixing. We've not yet seen Tanya cut up her liver mush. She just went for the max brick, as they call them. They call them max brick. So, judges, a little trivia question here. You had to pick a country of where liver mush originated. What was it?
Yes. Yes. I copied.
Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. It was really easy. So easy. So, Alan, did you feed your kids liver mush growing up?
Absolutely.
Yeah? They eat it raw?
Raw, fried.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway they would.
With cheese on it.
Yeah.
I have a trivia question. What wine goes with the liver mush?
Anything you like.
What wine don't?
Anything you like.
So the question was, if you didn't hear that, was what wine goes with liver mush? So we decided any wine could go with liver mush.
More the better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So maybe you should try making liver mush dumplings.
Oh, yeah, I know. I should have thought about that.
With a mustard dip. Kind of, that might be something new to try.
I know.
Well, you can still do Crazy Girl sauce and then maybe add like a Dijon to the Crazy Girl. You know, a little mustard Dijon Crazy.
So I was selling dumplings today, and I thought, you know what? I was doing samples at the farmer's market, and I thought, you know what? I should have done liver mush.
There you go. Next year she's bringing liver mush dumplings.
Next year,
we just made a note of it.
I'll be one of the contestants next year.
Oh. Competition's on.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. So, Blue looks like he is chopping his liver mush up to a fine consistency over here. And Tanya, I'm not sure, it looks like she's fixing up fried green tomatoes. I do, yeah. Tanya's kind of known for those fried green tomatoes. So that looks interesting. Let me get that for you, Jeanette. You got it? Okay, perfect. So they have full range of the gas oven, the gas cooktop, whatever they're going to need here while they're cooking.
Blue, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
We saw that Tanya's got her own catering service. Where do you see you going in the industry?
You know, I took the class just so I could have more perspective on better ways to do it. I love to cook, so I can be in the kitchen. I am, but really it was just for just personal interest.
Where do you work at, man?
I'm a software developer, and I work for myself. So anytime I can get out from in front of that keyboard.
So tell us about the class you take.
You know, it was different than what I expected. I thought that we were going in and learning, you know, just some recipes and variations on that. It was very food service focused, and it was the hardest work I've ever done.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
It was like 1 part cooking and 9 parts
Cleaning.
cleaning.
Right.
But it was fun. The food service people, they don't get enough credit.
So, Jeanette, how long is the class itself? Is it
Usually about 10 to 12 weeks.
10 to 12 weeks?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have several classes. We've got culinary for beginners. Then when they've got a chance, hopefully next year in the spring, we'll do an advanced class. So
Okay.
you have to do the beginner class to move up to the advanced.
Yeah.
And it does take a commitment. It's about 3 to 4 days.
Right.
Usually, and about almost 5 hours.
So when your students get on up to that advanced placement class, do you collaborate with businesses, or is there usually a job placement ready
There
for them?
are quite a few restaurants, or
Right.
actually Garden Web. Tom Tessier, who's the chef there.
Okay.
I've gotten some calls from him. And just see the placements that because we're in an industry right now that is really hurting for wait staff and of course kitchen cooks. So there's actually a few of them that have gone from the culinary class and into the field, and it's mostly just cooking.
That's awesome to be able to, for someone to be able to hire someone with experience that you've given them, and to go out into the workplace and go ahead and start making a decent amount of money.
Correct.
And for the employer to be able to benefit from that as well.
Well, you know, as Anthony Bourdain said, it's one of the few jobs that you can just get immediately.
Yeah.
Yes. And, I mean, the pay might not be as well starting out, but you have to have a love or a passion for it. For
Right.
sure.
I don't think you'd be in this.
No. Absolutely. Because it is hard work. And as
It's an art. It's an art.
It is.
It's definitely an art. Yeah, I believe so. So these artists back here are working hard. We are down to almost 40 minutes, chefs. So whatever your plans are, you need to be considerate of that. So what ingredients have you used so far, Blue?
So instead of doing, liver mush between pieces of bread, I decided to just incorporate it into drop biscuits.
Okay.
See how that works.
All right. And Tanya, what ingredients have you used so far?
I've used my green tomatoes, my onions, my collard greens.
Green tomatoes, onions, and collard greens. And butter. Can't go wrong with butter.
That's right. And when Tanya, she was working at a plant here in Shelby, and she had she wanted to, she couldn't decide if she wanted to do this full-time catering, cooking, or still work at I always call it a real job.
A real job. A real job.
A real job that pays benefits. But so she decided, she made a huge leap and decided that this is what she loves and she wants to cook and cater.
Yeah.
And so a couple of months ago, she decided to leave her full-time job to pursue what she loves.
Go full-time with cater. Yes. Well, good luck, Tanya. Good luck for you.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. I should have gotten chicken here.
So it's going to be interesting what the end result is for these two winners. We have first place winner is going to receive $500 and a trophy. And the runner-up is going to receive a $100 gift certificate from Greenberg Design. And we have some great cooking dishes that you can purchase with that gift certificate, and as well as some really cool aprons for the upcoming cooking holiday season. So you can purchase that as well. So good luck to both of our contestants, Tanya and Blue. And Jeanette's gonna.
They need to split that.
Oh, Jeanette wants a finding fee.
Right.
So I'm going to talk again a little bit with Ellis here and find out more again about your late life and the origin of the recipe and the contest and how it came about.
Well, it was started by Chamber of Commerce, I believe, actually got it started the first time. And they started conversating with Kathy about, because she was writing it. So they asked her about, would she oversee a recipe? So she dove into it. Great. So she tore everything together from this, that, and the other. But it's a little different from this. This is very organized. That's great. But before, over at the that kind of show. And it was a little more rustic than this environment. Very nice. But in some of the contestants that are here today, they're back in the day. This is something they do every single day.
Wow.
This has been something for them.
Wow, that's interesting.
I've seen everything. Enchiladas to chips to casseroles to so many things. I was honored to be the official photographer, such Kathy's But so I took a lot of food shots, so that was fun for me as a photographer.
Right.
But I had to take a photograph before they passed it out because it would be eaten on. So as soon as they came out of the submission box, I took a photograph of them and then
Okay.
around later.
Oh, of course.
Because well, maybe I'll try.
You got to sample and so you've been privy to judge before.
It's been great, and it's a great environment. Like I said, I'm a college traveling tour. It's something. Well, not unique here in North Carolina, but certainly in the country. In different parts of the country have variations on the theme. I know Pennsylvania area, I think they call it Rapple.
Yeah, that's the northern name.
Yeah. But anyway, it's just a lot of fun things and just offer challenges.
Right.
See what they can cook with.
Okay.
So we go down to Louisiana. Yeah, down there called the day.
Oh yeah, it's rice.
I don't like the years, looks like.
It's all right, but
It's good smoke on smoke.
yeah. We were going to get something. I've got some oysters coming in dinner tonight, so I thought about going to make a side dish with shrimp. I think some sausage. I can't get food down if I get any. Oh, we'll talk after the show.
We're making connections here, y'all. We're making connections. So I also know, Ellis, with your background of the recipe contest as well as your photography, that now your son works for Darren.
Yes.
I just found that out yesterday. So it's kind of interesting how everything intertwined, and I had no idea. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That Ellis' son also works for Electric Films that is providing all of this live stream. So we're very thankful for that.
Well, he's sorry he missed it today. He is teaching over at Channel 23. He's an instructor over there.
Okay.
And he walked across the stage at UNCW, film grad, and packed his bag and headed called the Wilmington Orphans. He and four of his buddies from LA. And they all broke into the industry out there. He worked for a commercial company.
Okay.
Where they, different products that they're selling.
Right.
And so came back home, wanted to come back this way, and had an opportunity to work with Darren. So he just tickled about it. They do all sorts of fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Hard work.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, Electric Films, here is the live stream inside the Walker Woodworking Kitchen, inside Greenberg Design Showroom. I'm here with Jeanette's son. I'm Jan Blanton here in Greenberg Design with Blue Presley and Tanya Petty, who are preparing right now our cook-off mystery box contest. They each had mystery items inside a box that they had no idea what they were going to be preparing. They've had 1 hour, and they are right now about 25 minutes into that 1 hour. They have 35 minutes left of cooking time and prep time and plate up time to prepare for our wonderful judges over here that will be later tasting and deliberating who they are going to deem the grand prize winner of the liver mush cook-off contest. So I hope you're enjoying this live stream. And Jeanette, tell us a little bit more about the culinary classes that you offer, about your famous dumplings and your Chinese crazy girl sauce, whatever you'd like to talk about, and what Michael's doing there with his corn.
Well, we are, so right now we just finished our cooking for the holidays. So that means once a week for about 4 hours in the morning. So we've got lots of ladies and one gentleman that's brave enough to be in the class. And we learned a lot of things just starting off. And actually this is our third cooking for the holidays class. And I have several that I just keep taking it. So it's like I have to ramp up my imagination. I don't want to or learn the same thing. Right. So the first couple of weeks that we started out with fresh lobster that I had coming in from Inland Seafood. And then we started out with lobster thermidor, lobster Newburgh, and then the following week, beef Wellington. So I was like, okay, what can I do?
Do you need taste testers?
Yes, I do, absolutely.
Because I think we can maybe arrange some of that happening, Travis.
I know. That was interesting.
Yeah, we'll just give you our number, and if you need a taste tester.
I know. And just bring it over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they have a great time. So there's actually, I usually just take about 10 students. Because the kitchen is upstairs at LeGrand.
Okay.
And it's fun. We have a great time. Is
it a separate kitchen from the LeGrand kitchen?
No, you use their kitchen, yes.
Okay.
So, and we're hustling. Right. We're hustling for those 4 hours, trying to properly prepare 4 items. Mm-hmm. And what's best about it is they get to take it home.
Oh, wow.
I know. And then they get to feed her. And, I have the comments of like, okay, what we're going to do next week. That way they can plan their dinner around it. So, but it is fun. So I've got a night class too that they're also doing a cooking for the holidays. And there's one that's starting up in a couple of weeks.
And is that also a 10 to 12 week class or just a shorter time?
About 6 weeks.
Okay.
So those people that, because it's hard to commit
Right.
10 to 12 weeks.
And would that be considered a beginner's class or just strictly a holiday
It's
class?
just a fun cooking class.
Oh, nice,
And
nice.
so,
And
like
what's your limit on that class?
10
10
as well.
again.
And as our last day, we actually had a wine tasting.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really fun tasting that.
We
I don't
can
know,
be
maybe
on that.
But no, we tasted about 13 different wines from different regions.
Okay.
So they got to learn all kinds of wines, and it really had a big party, really.
Well, speaking of wine, I think Zinfandel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zinfandel. Right. So,
Yeah, we have a fun.
yeah, we have a good time.
Would you like some wine?
No.
We are happy to give you some. We have Prosecco, we have Pinot Grigio, and whatever you would like.
We asked Jeanette to share a little bit about the crazy sauce. One really cool thing about coming to the county was the entrepreneur spirit.
Right.
Being a chamber director, I just am motivated.
Wait, talk about your crazy sauce.
So talk about your crazy sauce.
Okay. So originally, 25 years ago, when I first came back to Shelby, and I opened up my first restaurant, and it was actually in the Lily Bean, up here on Warren Street. So it was just a 75-seater that it was, you know how it's just really small and it's narrow. And when I first went in that building, and originally it was it Fraser's Shoe Store that was there. And then, of course, Janet Berry was there with Frame Masters. And when she was looking to move to where Rollover is now, so when Chip Camp showed me that spot, I just saw it okay, this is my perfect vision of a New York bistro or a European bistro. So, and actually, it says on the label it's an ancient sauce, but I developed it because I was trying to figure out what would be good with this pot sticker sauce or the dumplings. So it's interesting because originally it was just the dumplings sauce, and then I had a chef that worked for me a few years ago that was trying to, he actually had a bad week or maybe the whole bad year for that, but he was just starting to get a little, let's just say, creative, and he started doing it with a lot of the sauce with a lot of different protein. So, and I would have never imagined that it would be good with seafood, pork, or chicken. So from there on, that's how it started. The crazy Chinese girl sauce was from this sauce that is pretty much, as Travis just loves it, because I see him every other week buying 6 bottles, if not more. And it's good on everything. It's good on, people have it and they use it they make beef brisket or ribs, grilled wings. So, it is interesting.
Alan never tried it, so I haven't tried with liver.
Yeah, we did that today.
Alan, what do you think about it?
Yeah, so it is good on everything. I know when we talk about how it's just good on anything, and before people are like, yeah, sure, but it really is. It is good on anything.
Chicken in there for about 8 hours.
Oh yeah, or pork chops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I'll be more than welcome to sign my bottle. So one day when I get famous, you can see it right here. So that's right. Thank you. But yeah,
I love it.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you for being. Thank you for being here. All of
My
you.
pleasure.
Yes, this is fun. So I was looking forward to it, and I was trying to think if you asking me what I thought about the ingredients and what my reasoning was behind these ingredients. And I thought, and I actually asked a good friend of mine, Linda Mardette, who has a stall right next to me. I called her up and I was like, okay, so we're doing this liver mush contest. So what are some of the ingredients that would be good, especially now that's in season? So she gave me quite a few ideas. And then of course she has, chorizo sausage, and then some other farmers, we just kind of came up with all these different types of ingredients that are for the season, and that would go pretty much. Liver mush. You could do. So there's so much things you could do as Tanya and Blue are doing right now. So I'm looking forward to just tasting it myself. So that's one thing that's fun about being in class is, just being able to taste and to eat. And just and with the students, it's always fun to see their excitement and their enthusiasm of coming into class and wanting to learn. So that makes my job so much easier.
And also, sometimes if you have a meeting at the break,
you get the good
you
stuff.
may get served lunch.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. There's perks there. Absolutely.
Was there any ingredient you selected that you thought might be a challenge to incorporate, or did you feel like it was all in?
I think it all would blend into itself, in a blend. And I was trying to think about the season and what the farmers had at the farmers market. So, and then of course I was thinking about our 2 students. I didn't want to overwhelm them as well. So, and I want them, of course they have to make me look good. And so I thought about them a lot too, and what their strengths and weaknesses are, and that had a whole lot factor in deciding the ingredients as well.
Now, I noticed no one's using the microwave. We always stay away from the microwave.
We don't. Yes, it's a taboo.
And that actually is a steam oven that you're seeing there.
Okay.
The microwave's down below the aisle. Yeah, but that steam oven's pretty cool, I'm not going to lie.
Well, I was just curious because I saw Lou was using a stick of butter. I thought, man, pop that baby in the microwave and then it melt into the
microwave is for
right. Okay. No, we don't really. The only time we use the microwave is when we were thawing out like our Denny. Yeah. No, we don't ever use the microwave.
So, Christine, you we established a little bit earlier, you're not a native of Cleveland County. Tell me where you're from.
So I was born and raised in Michigan. I married a sailor and lived in 5 different states.
Okay.
Each child of 3 were born in a different state. So the Navy took us on a great adventure.
I'm going to interrupt just for a second here. We got Travis Walker up here, who is the mastermind behind the Walker Woodworking Cabinets. Travis, are you wanting to ask some of the chefs a question?
I'm looking at the ingredients and I don't see if they use the rashes or the sweet potatoes. What would you have done with that? Had something in mind.
Well, what I was going to say was maybe they would have done like a Napoleon, just layering it, slicing it really thin. It's just basically layering it. You know how you have the Napoleon dessert? You have the pastry, and then you have the cream. And, so I thought maybe they would do sweet potato, layered it with liver mush, and then make some type of sauce. But they're doing pretty well.
Oh, I know they are.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't know what your vision was.
And then the radishes were garnished.
Okay.
So like that.
Because when I saw the ingredients, I'm like,
oh goodness, yeah. So they're both, they're utilizing pretty much
it smells
everything.
So as we get towards the end, judges, be thinking of a question that you want to ask specifically to the contestants, and then also we need to kind of get their list of ingredients as part of the questions, so that you can deliberate and find out who you want to be the number 1 contestant winner.
I wish there was smell-o-vision.
Oh, yeah, definitely. If you could smell what's going on in here, you would just want to be here right now. They've yet to come up with smell-o-vision, but it would definitely make a huge difference. So back to Christine Cribb, who is the Executive Director of Cleveland County Chamber right here in Shelby. Christine, how many years now we're going on? Is this the 2nd or 3rd year?
This is my 2nd year.
Going on 2nd year.
14 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's counting 14 months. That's great. Christine has made a huge turnover with the Cleveland County Chamber, and I'm just going to let you tell a little bit about yourself and where you're from and what brought you here.
Sure. So after my children graduated from high school and went on to college, I went into chamber world. And on the West Coast, I was the largest chamber per capita in the state of Washington. So it was a very rural community, similar to Shelby. Then during COVID, I actually had an opportunity to Italy, and they shut down Italy. So I spent a year in Italy and came back and sold my condo, did a nationwide search, go back into chamber world. I applied for 6 jobs. I got all 6 job offers. So Cleveland County won me hook, line, and sinker. Okay. The heart of this is very real. The spirit is alive and well, and I just wanted to be part of it. Okay. Call this home.
Yes, yes. Well, we are happy that this is home to you.
Thank you.
We appreciate all that you do for the businesses that are involved in the Cleveland County Chamber.
Thank you. I don't ask people to drink my Kool-Aid. I drink it myself. Like, I just love the chamber world and making a difference for the community. And I have lots of family on the East Coast, so I'm happy to be back.
Absolutely. Thank you. We're happy to have you and happy to have you as a judge today. Is your mouth watering yet?
Yes, that smells
Yeah. Are you excited? What ingredient? What's piqued your?
Chorizo. I want to see the chorizo sauce. I want to see if it shows up in dishes how it's good in it.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Tanya's secret, so I'm very anxious to see her presentation with you guys on the chorizo. I'm not going to spoil any surprises. I want them to present it to you in their fashion.
Something going good over there in that front.
Yeah, they're frying up some stuff and getting it going, and they're frying pans and everywhere. So
They seem extremely calm.
they seem very calm. I'm not sure how you're doing all that. Do you cook this calm all the time, Tanya?
Yes.
Okay. You're in your zone.
Yeah, what's your focus? We didn't even know you're there.
Oh, we're not even in here, are we? Okay, no, we're not even here. They're in their zone, so they're just cooking away. I'd have to have some music blaring in my own kitchen. So, what if you were listening to music while cooking, Christine? What would your music choice be?
Oh my gosh, I'd probably listen to country or 80s.
Oh, okay.
80s, I love it.
And Blue, if you were listening to music of your choice while cooking, what would your music choice be? On the spot now, I got you.
Something classical.
Classical. And what about you, Tanya?
Oh, I'm old school.
Old school, okay.
Temptation.
All right. Travis Walker, when you're cooking in the kitchen, what are you listening to?
ACDC.
I
I can see that.
Jenna, you have a favorite?
I like jazz.
Jazz?
Or
Okay.
bistro.
Yeah.
music, French
Gotcha.
cafe.
Alan?
Creed.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. So, contestants, we are down now to right at 20 minutes. You're down to 20 minutes. When we get down to 5, I would suggest you start replating. Again, your plates do need to be on the judge's table before the 0 button goes off. So keep that in mind as I start counting down. I'll keep you posted. And the timers are there where you can see them as well. You're down to 20 minutes now for your timing as far as cooking goes. So, judges, you're excited?
Absolutely.
You need anything to wet your palate right now? You're good? Okay, so, Alan Norman, Sheriff Alan Norman, talk to us. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, Cleveland County native, grew up 3 miles from the traffic light in Mobile. I don't know if you know where the traffic light is. I lived here for approximately 6 years. As a police officer in Charlotte, and migrated back. Have 2 children. It's a fireman in Gastonia, and the other is a staff in the school system.
Okay.
So, no grandchildren. Law enforcement dad. That's basically all down there. I'm Sheriff.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Yeah. We'll give him a round of applause. Yeah.
It's been 29 years in law enforcement, so I just
completely grew. Yeah.
What it was like, I worked in the school system. Dad was going a lot, okay? Same with the kids we done. But I both spent a lot of time with basketball.
Yeah.
And was able to go around my schedule some to the school. So I'm the sheriff. People in the county, awesome. Just great to work with. The sheriff's stuff.
Right.
That's what's up.
Yeah, well, you are doing a fine job, and love seeing all of those houses being closed on as we see that in the social media and the news. That's very good to see, and we just are proud to call you our sheriff around here. And you looks like your children are also following in your footsteps as well with the service industry as well as the school industry. So be proud of yourself. Absolutely. So Travis and Stacey Walker, come on up here, and Taylor Walker. Let's just introduce a little bit about who is behind the faces behind Walker Woodworking and Greenbrook Design. We have Travis Walker, who originated Walker Woodworking. And you guys can stand in front of the island if you like, or right there's fine. Travis Walker, Stacy Walker, and their daughter Taylor Walker, who is now our lead designer here at Greenbrook Design. And just give you guys a moment to Travis talk about the business, where it's going, where it came from. Behind your house, in a garage, and now down the road with how many square feet?
75,000.
75,000, and it started with
800
square feet to 75,000 square feet. That is definitely a growing business. So tell us a little bit about it.
So it was a hobby. I was a paramedic. Worked 5 jobs, put Stacy through nursing school, and cut down a tree on the family property. That family property is Greenbrook Drive, and that's why we call this Greenbrook Design. So I cut down that tree because it had died. My granddaddy had planted it. And with that tree, I decided I was going to build stuff out of it. So I built a crib for Taylor, and a changing table, and the bed that me and Stacy sleep in still this night, and a china hutch. And it was all just learning. I didn't work for anybody doing it. Actual first nail ever shot the nail gun, I shot it right through that thumb. But I was a paramedic, knew what to do, so I was back with it. So,
didn't stop you.
No, so I learned from that mistake, and I hadn't done it since. And that's pretty much how we got to where we are. We learned from our mistakes, and we haven't done it since. And we value our employees. And people say, "How did you get where you are?" I said, "Every employee I've ever had, good or bad, got me where I am today. Every customer, every client that I've ever had helped me where I am today." I surround myself with great people. I'm not the smartest guy. I know how to build a cabinet. Building a cabinet is simple. But running a business and managing people is a different thing. So we have 52 employees now, I think. Yeah. And we value our employees and try to treat them well. What else y'all got to say?
Well, Stacy started out as a nurse. I did. So I started out in nursing, and after I had my second child, I decided that Travis needed some help at the shop. So I started working with him. And then we just kept growing and growing. And, 2008 was kind of rough for us. Anybody in the home building industry of any kind, it was pretty rough after that. But,
yeah, but we thrived through that in that we bought machines at a lesser price, hired some great people, and we dealt with more with homeowners.
Yeah,
and
so we did a lot of,
and that's where a lot of other cabinet companies and other businesses fail because they've put all their eggs in one basket. I've never put all my eggs in one basket. I've got a bunch of baskets. And so that's what's helped us thrive.
That has. But, so we just outgrew where we were, and I really wanted a showroom. This is my baby. That's what we all call it. This is my other baby. I have one more, but this was my dream, and actually the Franklins, Cliff and Angela, they sought us out, and they really had a big part in making this place happen. Now, even though this is my vision, I'm telling you, I have a great group of designers and employees, and Jan and Sierra and David, that have just made this showroom.
We surround ourselves with great people.
Exactly.
So that is Walker's here at Greenbrook Design. And great to have them. And I do want to introduce Sierra Mclaughlin. Sierra is a really great planner and new addition to the team here at Walker Woodworking and Greenbrook Design. Sierra, now my right hand. Probably, she's more like Jan. I got this, so I like it. So anyway, Sierra kind of took over this whole she's chaos coordinator, and she did great doing it. So she did awesome in preparing the mystery boxes and getting all that together. Jeanette picked out the ingredients, and Sierra put up this whole kitchen set and did a fabulous job in coordinating everything else from the swag bags to the name tags and all of that. So we want to give you a big round of applause and think you did a great job. Thank you. So we are counting down, almost down to 10 minutes now. Sierra, if you'll find out if the other recipe contest has a winner, and we may be able to announce that down here in their final minutes. I don't want to get in their way to the judges' table because I might get trampled on. But they have exactly now 12 minutes and 31 seconds to have the plates on the judges' table.
Jen, I'd love to give a nice shout out to Travis and Stacy for their support of the Chamber of Commerce. Stacy serves on our board of directors, and she's really been a mentor to me in helping me figure out the community and way everything works. So just a big shout out to them for their service to our
Okay. Yes. They are definitely community supporters and always have been. Yes. Stacey, bring the trophies on up. We can just set them right here. Thank you. They are adorable. And then there should be one more for the cook-off. Yeah. Okay.
So that includes waiting and delivery, right?
Okay.
I got to write down to.
Okay, so we are down now to 11 minutes in the countdown for the final preparations. In that time, yes, we are going to go ahead and announce the winners now for the recipe cook-off contest so that we can get the winners live on this live stream. So I'm going to start. Okay, and the head judge is going to come up here and do this with me. And I'm going to start with our third place winner. Okay.
great refrigerator.
Yes. Okay. Are we ready? Deborah, you're welcome to come up here. Okay. Yes. We have to. That time it's 5. We're done. Run at 4 at least. Go ahead.
Okay. The third place winner.
Oh, we're going to do that right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Third place winner.
Okay, so our third place winner. I'm going to let Deborah announce that.
Is the quiche. Right here. Jamie Swafford.
James Swafford. James is getting $250. If we can stand right down there. Who's that?
Third place winner. Second place winner is.
There you go.
Oh wow! Is the sushi?
Mallory Kittrell.
And folks, this was a dessert. It's supposed to be dessert. It's got strawberries in it.
I made a strawberry jam with a homemade.
Yeah, but it's almost like a dessert. I'm going to give you your turns when I hand this one out as well.
Yeah, no problem. And Mallory also is the second place and the MAC award is the same one award. So she wins a year's supply of liver mush from Mac's Liver Mush. So yeah. And Deborah, who is the grand prize winner today?
The creator of the burritos.
Linda Carpenter. Is Linda here today? I think I have her. She is not here. Anyone like to come accept her award? On behalf,
it was phenomenal.
I think they said there was some health issue that arose or something today when she dropped her.
That she couldn't be here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But were all sorts of garnishes as well. The presentation was phenomenal. So thank you all.
Congratulations to all of you, and thank you, judges. Taylor, can you get that? Or thank you all for the contest. Enjoy your money that will come from the Livermush Festival and Cleveland County Travel and Tourism. You're welcome to keep your checks with you, and we certainly appreciate you participating in this. And congratulations on your winnings. And way to go.
Linda Carpenter is a friend of mine, and she enters so many cookie contests and wins so many.
Oh, really?
First time I ran into her was a pie contest out there.
7 minutes.
She won that, and she's won many of these events.
Oh, wow.
She's placed in about every one.
Okay.
That's great. Now we all post the recipes.
They become property of the Livermush Festival, so I'm not sure what they'll do with that. So we are like 6 minutes and 40 seconds into the final of our cook-off. How are you feeling, Blue?
I had some things work out. I had some things did not. Now it's just
where was your problem, Blue?
Well, I was hoping we'd have a little baking soda, so my drop biscuits will do a little bit more than I expected.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time for that and the roasted corn to be just where I want it.
Okay. It's a challenge. The time of the cook-off contest is also part of the challenge, as well as the mystery ingredients. So it's a combination of everything. I'm sure you've done well. And we'll be able to have the judges taste that in just a minute. Tanya, how do you feel? Where are you at? You're down to 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
I'm here.
Are you literally cleaning up?
It's kind of like a zen, It's like it's kind of like mindless, when we're cleaning up.
She's beat that into us, right? You gotta clean up.
So, how are you feeling about your presentation?
I feel good.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to double down and say I'm blessed.
Right.
To get for Chef to even ask me. It's an honor.
Okay. Well, definitely. Neither one of you used the black beans?
No?
Couldn't find a way. And no radishes?
I used the radish greens.
Radish greens you used? All right. And what about bell peppers? Did either one of you use that?
No.
I did.
You did use bell peppers? Okay. Anybody use sweet potatoes?
No sweet potatoes.
No sweet potatoes. Both use corn, I believe. So we're down to 4 minutes and 55 seconds. We are going to, what you're going to do, contestants, is you're going to take your plates. The first plate in order should be Tanya Petty. Will go in alphabetical order. So yours will go first, and then Presley after. So 1, 2. Okay. So it will go in this order: Petty and Presley. Okay. Just like that. And then you'll put those down. Any questions, contestants? Anything else?
I think I'm sure.
The contestants are bringing you a complete plate for them. You have forks on your plates as well. So you should have everything that you need. No salt, no pepper, so they can't add anything to it. So said Jan.
They don't seem nervous at all.
They don't seem nervous. It just amazes me. I'd be slinging flour and have flour all over me. You know what I'm saying? Folks, there are some seats back here if you'd like to come over and sit for just a little bit. Judges, once they're plated, if you would like, I can take the contestants to get a refreshment or a bathroom break so that you can deliver it if you'd like. There's hot pots right here, darling. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would donate every dish in the state just for that or something. Yeah.
And crazy Chinese girl. You tried it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So this stuff is really good. Made specifically by Jeanette herself, bottled and sold at the farmer's market. And you can order online as well, Jeanette?
Yes, you can.
Okay, contestants, we're down to 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
Jeanette, when are you going to have that in stores?
As soon as I get my turn to get the trade finished for the trademark. That takes a long process. Before it wouldn't take but maybe like 6 months, but now it's like 2 years. You have to wait on extra
But it's a perishable item too. So
But it is perishable item. And I'm working with I've got a food consultant out of New Jersey who's trying to trying to narrow down the formula.
All right, so they are plating their plates right now as we speak. We're down to 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Hot pads in the drawer there. If they would need a knife, they are in that top drawer over there, Blue. Top drawer right here? Yes, on far right. So Tanya is serving her first plate to Judge Alan Norman. Again, Tanya's will be first and then Blue's second. The judges can put them side by side. They just need to know that Tanya's is going in first and then Blue's second, in order of the names on the table as well, so that we keep them together. Tanya has plated. It looks like she has some fried green tomatoes, liver mush corn, and collard greens garnished with some red pepper. It looks absolutely amazing. Looking at Blue over here, getting some nice butter on his roasted corn, served with some radish greens and tomato. Those green tomatoes look amazing. So we are down now to 1 minute and 22 seconds. I'm going to stand right here so I'm not in Blue's way, and so that I can see the judges and what they're looking at. Christine just said it smells so good. Once again, Darren, when are you going to invent smell-o-vision through electric films? Yeah, Darren says he's working on that. He's going to get really rich through electric films inventing smell-o-vision. So we're going to take care of that. Again, thank you, Electric Films, for feeding this live. The judges, Darren, how are we going to announce the winner here? Is this going to run out in 1 minute? Oh, it's going to keep going. So we're going to let the judges deliberate. The contestants just have 43 seconds to put their dishes in front of the judges. Tanya has hers already prepared. Blue, you have 35 seconds. You're going to give me a heart attack here. Please don't.
All right, the plates are hot.
Plates are hot, coming in, 29 seconds. Blue, he's plating 2 of them right now. Going to go back and get the third one. He's serving up some corn and greens and a little biscuit there that includes liver mush. And we have completed our cook-off at this time with 11 minutes to spare. Let's give these contestants a round of applause. They still have 5 seconds to spare. They did it. Yes, thank you so very much. Now the buzzer goes off. It is time for you judges to deliberate and decide what you want to do.
I had enough anxiety for Blue. He didn't need to have it. I had it. Yeah. 4 seconds, 3 seconds.
Yes. So, judges, you can deliberate. Contestants, if you will, come with me. You can take a restroom break, get something to drink yourself, and then come back and clean here in just a moment, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sure. Thank you. Okay, should we look just at iPhone presentation before we taste? Or should we do it ourselves?
We're going to let them
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Good.
Fine. Sorry. So before you start deliberating and adding up your points, again, Tanya's is first and then Blue's is second. I'm going to let each one of them come up and tell you what they prepared for you so that you'll know exactly what it is you're eating. I kind of whisked them away thinking you needed to taste it and judge it right away. I got excited for you. I wanted to taste it too. So Tanya, you will go first and tell the judges what you prepared.
What I did I'm a Southern cooker, so I kept it Southern. I did fried corn, collard greens with onions mixed in it, and I did fried green tomatoes with bell pepper sitting on top of it. And I did some chef sauce on top of the bell pepper, on top of the green tomato.
And what is in the chef sauce? What is in the sauce?
What's in the chef sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Crazy girl sauce.
Crazy girl.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, the chef sauce.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
Crazy girl sauce.
Good, I got it. Yes, that's wonderful. Okay.
All right, Blue, you'll tell us what you prepared?
All right, so I'm no stranger to Southern food as well, and we always grew up frying everything. We fry whatever we fry stuff. Just so you know. So I like a different take, especially when we're using fresh seasonal vegetables. So for the greens, growing up, we just boiled those things until the water was greener than the greens. So I want to keep the flavor of the greens. I sauteed them lightly in a chorizo, liver mush, and chicken stock. Corn, again, came from the farmer's market, so barely roasted so we can keep the crispness in there. A little bit of salt, pepper, and butter. I do recommend mayonnaise. If you like mayonnaise with your corn. And, of course, the same with the tomato. Salt and pepper is all those they come on. So.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So real quickly, while you guys go ahead, all right, and taste, you get to tell us about it in a minute. But while we're waiting on that, I just wanted to say thank you for all of the judges that came out. I know this took some of your time, but we really appreciate it. This Liver Mush Festival, all in all, this is a very small part of it, but it was put on by the Cleveland County Tourism. And a big part of that was Emily Epley, and she's worked really hard to make this happen and put it together. So if you see her, just know that she's probably really tired and will be very relieved when this is all said and done, but she's put a lot of hours into making this happen. So we appreciate that. And again, judges, we appreciate your willingness to try some good food.
Wow. Hey, Jen, do we talk about it?
I think we can. The judges the contestants have been taken to the back just a little bit, but I mean, they're going to have to check cheapness or the goodness of their dishes. So, Alan, first impression. Awesome. One word, Christine. First impression.
Phenomenal. Presentation's beautiful. I've never tasted it. Started.
Okay.
So I'm only halfway through.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Yes. Maybe I don't know.
Might have been the pepper.
Maybe the pepper. I don't know really what they use for seasonings. When I first saw Tanya preparing her plate, I said, eggs or corn? It's corn. So, liver mush and eggs, but there were no eggs involved, right? Right? Yeah. Right. So, do you want to ask Jeanette any questions about the way they prepared anything? You eat it. Okay. Well, judges are going to eat and just savor their palate into what they're tasting right now in the Liver Mush Cook-Off contest. Jeanette, come on up here with me. And so they are just savoring the flavor right now.
I know.
Anything back there left for us to sample?
Barely. Barely, no, but I did get to sample the collard greens with the chorizo sausage.
Okay.
That was quite different. That was very good.
So he fried up the chorizo with a little bit of liver mush, and then added the collard greens.
Oh, yeah.
And garlic and a little beef stock, I think he said.
Chicken stock.
Chicken stock.
So,
So.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So But yeah, they were very creative, and
were those collard greens or the radish greens? Is that
they were collard greens?
Collard greens. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So no, I was very proud that they kept their calm.
They were so calm. I just couldn't get over how calm they were in cooking everything.
I know.
And the fact that Tanya was already cleaning up her mess, I was just like, wow, she's done and cleaning up here. But they did great. I felt like so you're definitely teaching them how to compose themselves. I guess any chef cooks under pressure at all time because you're always under the gun as far as time goes.
Right.
In any kind of restaurant situation.
Oh, yes.
People.
The whole world is coming out to.
Right.
Everybody wants something now.
Yeah,
that's right.
We're all hungry.
Right.
But good food and ingredients, you have to.
Good food takes time. That's right.
That's right.
So, what do you judges think about preparing this whole meal in 1 hour? From raw ingredients straight from the farmer's market to your plate right now in 1 hour.
It's amazing.
So, yeah.
It's amazing.
And I'm so glad, Jeanette, that you provided these ingredients from the farmer's market as well. That's a plus in itself that you're able to use locally grown products here with the chorizo and the vegetables and things like that. So now it looks like you guys are on Blue's plate with some roasted corn. He chose to keep his corn in the whole-fashioned manner, whereas Tanya cut hers off the cob. So a few differences there. Blue incorporated his liver mush in a biscuit form, and Tanya chose to keep hers as a traditional southern piece of liver mush to go with her collard greens and fried green tomatoes. So quite a few differences in their way of cooking. Judges, I think you've really got your work cut out for you in trying to pick a winner here in what you're doing. Go for it, Christine. Just go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah, that's what you do.
Woo. Yes.
I don't know how they taught you in Washington State, but you just dig in.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not good unless you have butter all over your face, right? So, Darren with Electric Films is still filming live. We're live streaming here, and we are just about 2 or 3 minutes away from these judges deliberating and getting a final winner. We'll call Blue Presley and Tanya Petty back up here shortly once these judges have decided on a winner. Jeanette's son has been with me today informing us on the culinary class that's offered at Cleveland Community College. Yes. They cook in the LeGrand kitchen. And you know what? I have a feeling that, Jeanette, we may just be doing some more cook-off classes here in the Walker Woodworking kitchen. Now that we have 2 beautiful mystery boxes made by Walker Woodworking, so that we can do mystery dinners anytime we want to now here in this kitchen. It's been really fun hosting this with you and enjoying your students in this cook-off class, and Stacy and Travis opening up Greenbrook Design for the Liver Mush Festival. I hope everybody's enjoying their liver mush today, whether you eat it with mayonnaise or mustard, bun, biscuit, or bread, however you do like it. Max Liver Mush donated the liver mush here today for our liver mush cook-off and our recipe contestants. They were all provided with Max Liver Mush. So we do appreciate Ron McKee and Max Liver Mush for donating that liver mush as well. Anybody else that I think I might be leaving out, I'm not sure, but we certainly enjoyed our judges here, and they are just moaning and groaning with the ums and the ahs. Yeah. So very shortly here, we're going to have a winner, who the winner of this contest, the cook-off, will win $500 and a trophy, and the runner-up will receive a $100 gift card from Greenbrook Design, in which they can purchase some wonderful dishes that we have, as well as some cooking aprons for the future holidays. So we're excited about that.
I know. Well, gosh, I'm nervous for them.
I'm nervous. I was nervous when it was down to the wire of the few minutes. So they weren't even nervous taking it there.
Yeah.
So wrap it up. No.
We're going.
They're deliberating, so we're going to let the judges talk for just a minute. What else is happening uptown? They've already had the parade, I believe. There's plenty of bands going throughout the day. The Liver Mush Festival lasts until 4 o'clock today. Right. They had the pet costume contest.
Yes, I saw that.
Go and check out Rollover Pets. They'll have something for your pet. They have the pet contest. I'm not sure exactly of the times of all that. Molly McKinney-Huss is the band MC. She'll be announcing all of the concerts all day long. Molly, hope you're having a good time today. So there's a lot going on. It is a beautiful day in Uptown Shelby, and we are just glad that you are here watching this live stream and enjoying the Livermush Festival in Uptown Shelby. So let's let them see how loud we are here at Greenberg Design.
That's right.
Yeah. In all total today, we gave away over $1,600 in prizes, and one lucky winner walked away with a year's supply of Livermush. So,
my gosh,
it's been a great day here at Greenberg Design. And if you have any holiday baking needs, you need to come shop here at Greenberg Design because we can help you out. I'm going to let the judges deliberate for just a few moments, and we're going to
ingredients. Crazy girl sauce. Come on.
Well, I can't do that.
Well, they're begging for crazy girl ingredients. It's secret ingredients.
It is a secret. Okay, so in the mystery box there were chorizo sausage.
2 minutes.
And from Mardet Farm.
Got it.
There was
3 minutes, Darren. Is that good?
There was black beans, corn. So I thought maybe they would do something like, I had spring roll wrappers too.
Oh, yeah.
So they didn't use that. So I thought maybe they'd do like collard greens with liver mush, egg. I probably would have done the collard greens, liver mush, chorizo sausage in the spring roll, and then put it with the crazy Chinese girl sauce. There you go. I know we've got lots left over. Sweet potato. There you go. There you go. Okay, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Now we have an hour.
You can show us what you would have done while we were deliberating.
Right. But no, they were just wonderful.
They were really great. And for this to be their first time and our first time, and I thought everything just went off smoothly.
Yes.
Again, thank you to Electric Films. No one tripped over a cord, and everything went across smoothly. So we're excited about that as well.
And nobody burned anything.
Nobody burned anything. Fire alarm didn't go off. I mean, it couldn't be a better day.
I know. Absolutely.
No sprinklers. I mean, what more could we ask for? So,
yeah.
The judges are over here deliberating. What do you think
that's
they're
pretty
saying?
intense. That's pretty. Yeah.
What do you think they're saying?
Oh my God, they're whispering now.
They're whispering.
Yeah,
they don't want us to hear.
It's probably it's a close tie.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a close tie.
Yes. Oh my God.
We're going to have one winner and one runner-up.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Judges, we're about 1 minute away on the countdown.
Can there be a tie?
No.
Oh, so where's Blue and Tanya? Are they in the other?
They went to the back.
Okay,
we
so
can get them.
Oh, they don't hear us. Okay.
So you're going to have yeah, 1 to 10, 10 prayer.
Okay. Boy, I'm nervous.
Judges, are we ready?
Nope.
Yes.
They're having a hard time to decide. That's good, though. That's good. They didn't do extra.
Okay, I'm done.
Christine's done. She's ready. Woo.
Want to add up?
Jan, she's ready. Christine's ready. Got her scores ready.
All right, Jan,
Sure,
you add these up?
Yes, if you would please add them up, or do you have a list of winners? Judges are adding up their scorecards. You've gone to get Blue and Tanya?
They're right here. They're ready.
Okay, sure. Christine, if you'll be the official judge and hold the winners and names and write it down. Yes, we'll talk about each fish before we announce the winner. And I also do want to announce the first prize is $500 and a trophy, and that check will come from Travel and Tourism. And Travis Walker has graciously upped the ante for second prize to $250 cash prize. Wow. So contestants, no one goes home without anything for your efforts. So judges, I don't know if you just heard that or not. First prize is $500, and the ante for second prize has just been up to $250.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. So judges, I'm going to bring the contestants here, and then let you speak a little bit about each dish, and then we will announce the winner. Are you okay with that to happen now, Christine? You still adding? Okay. If you'll just stand there in front of the island. And is it okay to go ahead and talk? Alan, if you'll just talk about your dishes that you had for me, starting with Tanya's plate here. Just a little something about it, what you want to tell Tanya.
Tanya, it's off the chart. The liver mush was traditional. Tomatoes were off the chart taste. Corn, nothing but awesome. The way you see portion. The only issue I have is
And then Blue's dish you had with the Russian corn?
Blue, I echoed the same thing that you also. No flaws, off the chart. Thing that was really never had liver much that way. Presentation, chart, guys. I just hate the camera.
That was the first question the judges asked. So, Christine,
Absolutely.
Start with Tanya.
Tanya, the presentation was beautiful, so colorful. The fact that you incorporated the red pepper just kind of made it very enticing. Your corn, I've never tasted better than that. It was absolutely delicious on all aspects of it. And then Blue, you incorporated so much liver mush. That biscuit, I'll take a dozen home. Delicious. The corn was phenomenal. I was the first one to take a big bite and eat my whole row. Just incorporating that liver mush in those two dishes, collards and the biscuit, was just really delicious. Taste buds are in heaven. Thank you.
It was hard to decide. I was all with the group that's making the time. So, I just took a hard look at it based on other cooking events I've been involved with. And the two negatives that I saw was that Tanya, with your presentation, was kind of plain vanilla with the mush. To me, that was supposed to be the star of the dish. Your whole plate was the star. I mean, it was just one of that corn. Like Chrissy said, unbelievable. Your greens, presentation with pepper on the tomatoes, fantastic. But my only negative aspect of this plate would be that liver mush is not the star of this dish. The whole plate is the star. So it was delicious. Thank you. And Blue, yours was fantastic too. Again, which was on into a time. My problem was your biscuit was undercooked. So I nibbled around the edges to get the good stuff. And it was a winner. I think it was a delicious approach to liver mush and doing it in a special way. So thank you for letting me taste everything. Your greens were unbelievable. You did a little mix on your greens, which I really liked on that. And then, of course, the freshness of the tomato and the
Wow, judges, you had some great things to say about these two wonderful contestants. And they have given me the final tally of the winners. And again, the first prize is $500 from Travel and Tourism, and second prize is $250 from Travis Walker and Walker Woodworking. So, and then some extra liver mush if you need that, whatever you got. So these judges were fantastic. I think they gave you both some wonderful advice in moving forward in both of your careers. I wish you both great luck, and you're learning from the best of Jeanette. Come on up here with me, Jeanette. The winner, we do just have a trophy here. And so, yes, the 2022 cook-off champion. So how does this really work, like when it's down to the winner and the runner-up? Do you call out the runner-up name or the winner name?
The winner.
The winner. Okay, so I will call out the winner's name, and so then the second name I call out is the runner-up. So the 2022 Cook-Off Champion of the North Carolina Liver Mush Festival in Shelby, North Carolina, that is receiving Max Liver Mush and a trophy and $500 is Blue Presley. And Tanya Petty is our runner-up, who's receiving Liver Mush and $250. We're so excited. Congratulations to you as well. I did not personally get to taste it, but it looked amazing, and the moans and the groans I heard from the judges were amazing, and they just say that it tasted wonderful. So congratulations to you all, and come back hopefully next year to defend your championship. And thank you everyone for joining us here live at Greenberg Design. We hope you have the rest of your wonderful day up here in Uptown Shelby at the North Carolina Liver Mush Festival. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations to you too as well.